Breaking news tonight in Boone County. Right now, only one lane northbound of I-65 is open, and we've just learned all lanes of I-65 southbound are open after a crash near mile marker 134 near Whitestown.
State police say several people are injured, including a child. None of those injuries are life-threatening. Our TV6 reporter Katie Hines joins us now from the scene with more details. Katie?
We just arrived on scene here. We are along northbound I-65, just north of State Road 267, where you can see behind us quite a bit of a mess. That is the guardrail that you can see there, mangled, completely mangled, and just farther down, part of the cab of a semi. What police are telling us at this point is that this crash involved a semi-truck and trailer and 4 vehicles here on northbound I-65, and you can tell that the roads are backed up for miles. We can tell you that we saw ambulances pass us coming southbound on I-65. Now, they're not able to confirm at this point exactly how many injuries that there were, but we know 4 vehicles involved here just in the last couple of hours or so that we've been here, and we're waiting on Indiana State Police for an interview to confirm what we know at this point, but no indication of when the road might open yet. Right now it's still restricted. You can see that the cars are traveling pretty slow, but actually heading our way right now is an Indiana State. Confirm much more information for us. Stay with us for just a second and we'll get you the very latest here on what is going on. Trooper, thanks for a few minutes of your time. Can you tell us what we know in the way of injuries at this point?
3 people were transported to Wisher Hospital in Indianapolis. 1 adult and 2 juveniles, all with non-life-threatening injuries.
Okay, 1 semi and 4 vehicles involved. What happened?
The 1 vehicle had stopped on the right-hand shoulder of the southbound Interstate 65 to tend to a small child. After that, the driver, instead of looking and merging onto back on the interstate, rather than, and what happened is the driver didn't look and pulled right out into traffic in the right-hand lane, which happened to be the semi-truck. The semi-truck could not make a lane change due to other traffic in the left lanes to him. The semi-truck could not stop in time and struck that vehicle that had pulled out in front of him on the shoulder and rear-ended that car. The car that was struck then spun and went down into the ditch on the southbound side of I-65. The semi, due to damage from the impact, crossed all lanes of southbound 65, struck the guardrail, and lost the load. And that's where the other 3 vehicles were struck by flying debris from the impact of that crash.
Last question for you. Do you know how long the road or these lanes are going to be restricted here?
Southbound 65 is open at this time. All lanes are flowing. However, due to people looking, there is a backup. North to 1 lane, and we expect that to be like that for a couple more hours.
Okay. Trooper Nick Klinkhammer with Indiana State Police, thanks so much for a few minutes of your time, and we'll be here on scene bringing you the latest as we get it. For now, we're live. Katie Hines, RTV6.